Welcome to your inspirational astrology horoscope for Monday, March 25th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Wow, this was a very powerful weekend and a huge, powerful week. And Monday, right off the bat, we are really stepping into a lot of the power of our value of ourself, the new strength that we have in ourselves, the new direction in our life of what are we going to become, who are we going to be, where are we going to take our life. And it's going to take strength, it's going to take courage. And we have now finished this big, powerful Mars-Uranus conjunction. Yes, they're still in a tight conjunction, but they are breaking apart. And now Mars is getting ready to square Pluto. It really is time. And actually, Mars is really making some really interesting aspects over to Saturn in Scorpio, also making a square over to Pluto in Capricorn. What does this all mean? It really is time for the actions in our life, to not be afraid of the big change, to really step into this self. To step into this unique self, to find the courage in yourself and not be afraid of that old system in your life, to not be afraid of the status quo part of yourself, to really step forward into this new unique self. It's going to take lots and lots of courage, but with the clear understanding of that you're worth it, that you have that value in yourself. And it's interesting because the moon in Virgo today, which is going to have us process quite a lot. So there's a lot to process about where we're going to courageously move forward. There's a lot to process over such a crazy, radical, big, impacting, heartfelt weekend. There's a lot to process in the reality that we're going to want to move forward with in our life or lead with. And I think because there's so much happening with this big finger, the Yod, with Jupiter and Gemini, and it is squaring the moon today. So, our mind has so much to process, we can almost get overwhelmed with so much information. And you know what? This information, though, is for you to see that the key point is to understand the core value of yourself, to understand that you deserve to only lead forward in your life with what you truly need to feel valuable in yourself with, find your self-worth. Also, connecting in partnerships, understanding what your needs are in the partnership. We talked over the weekend about how, as we are connecting to so many people and finding out, we're all having to find out the courage of what we need to do in our own partnerships, what we need to do in our own life. This is very individual times of individual empowerment, of individual strength. And with so much to process and with so much going on in the mind and all this fate that's happening, and with Mars making weird angles to all this stuff, the courage in your life must be based off your truest desires, and those need to be what you are focusing on. And they also cannot be afraid of your past or your old system of life. You must not be afraid to leave an old system or leave behind great things and step into the changes where the power is in your life. And today, let the processing happen, because this is the week where we radically do step into the new uniqueness we want to be. We radically step into the power of where we can take our lives in this beautiful and magnificent way. But we must not let our minds take over in the wrong place. We must observe the truth and make sure that we're not afraid to act. So this week's all about making sure you're acting, and especially today, making sure that you're not over-processing, but using the processing to actually understand who you want to be, where you want to go, and what in the hell you want to do. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com. I'm doing a huge 15% off sale for the early birds this week. I'm actually going to be driving home this week, doing, of course, more horoscopes on the road, but I'm booking for the first and second week of April right now. So this is an early bird special. If you want to empower yourself and get one-on-one readings with me, check it out, inclusiveastrology.com. This is also the last week of my Astro coaching, one-on-one, 30 days, 30 minutes with me every day for the 30 days. I will change your life the last week to get the original price, because it's going up at the end of this week. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.